So, hallo zu einer neuen Folge Rennsportgeplauder und ich bin mal wieder nicht alleine. Wir sind hier auch wieder nicht in unserem Studio, sondern immer noch in Assen bei der Superbike WM und neben mir sitzt jemand, der weiß ganz genau, wie man so ein Superbike-Motorrad fährt. Michael von der Mark, BMW-Werksfahrer dieses Jahr und auch letztes Jahr und vorletztes Jahr. Michael, it's nice that you have time for us.
Yes.
So, it's your 11th season in the Superbike World Championship. So you're quite an old guy, you're 32.
It makes me feel old, but I think time flies when you're having fun. So,
Yeah.
yes, people tell me like it's 11 years, I had no idea.
Okay, so it's now your 5th season with BMW. Do you like the team? Do you
Yeah.
feel good?
Yeah, I feel fantastic, and you know, we came from far with the whole project, and you know, I believed in BMW from day one because you know they have everything, they can do everything, and yeah, I was enjoying it first year, making some good steps, and unfortunately after that I got 2 big injuries, so yeah, I was missing racing, and also developments stood a little bit still, and then luckily last year, fully fit, new teammate, you know, great atmosphere in the team, and that showed why we had fantastic results last year.
Yes, I mean, I remember Magny Cool last year. What a great race in the rain, incredible. But as you said, you have got a lot of hard injuries, especially last year and I think 2 years ago.
Yeah.
How do you do it always that you come back on an incredible professional level as you are every time after an injury? I mean, when I'm doing racing myself, not on this level, but when I get hurt, I cry and I am getting back on the bike maybe 5 months later or something like that. So how do you do that?
Yeah, I think it's just a way of life. You know,
Yeah.
you know, after you have a big crash, you feel something's wrong. First thing you think about is when's the next race. So I think it's just a way of life, and of course it's not easy, and it's difficult getting back, especially during a season, because you know the level is so high, and you have to perform on such a high level every weekend. And if you get injured at the beginning of the season, then come back, it's so hard. And this is even more difficult than having the motivation to get back on the bike.
Okay, so I mean, in your 11th season in the World Superbike, what would you say is the thing that changes the most during the years? Is it the bike, the power of the bike, the electronics or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's constantly developing everything.
Yeah.
You know, for example, 11 years ago, no one had any wings on the bike.
Yeah.
Now when you bring a new bike out, they must have wings. Tires keep changing, the electronics. I cannot imagine how the bike was in the past. You know?
Oh, really?
Like it's such a big development, and I think also another big development, and which is the hardest to get used to, is tires are consistently changing, and we're now at a level that sometimes you have to ride in a different way, and this is quite hard for a rider to like adapt your riding style.
Okay, do you need to adapt your riding style maybe when Pirelli said, okay, now you've got a new tire or something like that, how hard is it for you to adapt your riding style to this tire, or it's maybe something that, okay, it works? And
well, yeah, most of the times it's rear tires, which are good because you feel rear tire is quite simple. It has more grip or not.
Okay.
You know, and that's always what you want.
Yeah.
Front tires are more sensitive, and some tires they work better in certain ranges and certain amount of brake pressure, or some work better when you roll a lot more. So yeah, front tires is the hardest to get used to.
Okay, so with the aerodynamics and stuff like that, which is now I think since 5 or 4 years really a thing in motorcycle racing, how does it affect your riding style? Do you need to use your rear tire also to turn into a corner? I mean, back in the day, a lot of riders only use the front brake and just turn in, and now you're using also the rear brake.
Yeah, but you know, there's always it's really hard to say how to do it, but for sure the handling of the bike will never get easier with winds on. So physically it's a bit harder, especially changing direction, and this is something a rider always wants. He wants a quick change of direction. this gets quite hard with the wings on, but on the other side, fast corners, you have a lot of downforce, a lot of pressure on the front, so you can also have a bit more thrust in it, in like, let's say, easier way and consistent way. So, you know, everything has its pros and cons.
Okay, I mean, when you talk about fast corners, we're here in Assen, the Cathedral of Speed, your home race. Do you like it to ride here?
Yeah, I like it. It's nice. It's a really nice layout. It's fast flowing. There's some hard braking parts. Yeah. So it's a bit of everything, but most of it is fast, and that's always good. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know, turn 14 or 13, the ride, after the double rider. Do you take it flat out, or do you?
No, but we always. I think it's possible, but everything needs to be perfect.
Okay.
But this is one point. Every track has a point where you're like, this is always exciting, and that's this corner in Assen.
I remember, I think 3 years ago, I did a race there too, and I ran through it, and the bike, and my pants after that, they were brown, you know.
Sometimes I do a track day with my stock bike, and then it's flat out, no problem.
Oh, really?
Yes. But with the Superbike, we have a bit more power, so.
Ah, okay.
So you know for next time.
Just flat out. Okay, ich versuche das dann mal. Ne? Michael hat gesagt, ich kann das mal versuchen, flat out. Ich werde euch dann erzählen, ob das funktioniert. So when I'm in hospital, I will call you and say, it doesn't work. And I mean, it's also special here in Assen. It's not raining. Normally, it's raining here. Yet.
No, it's climate change. But no, it's nice. You know, it's April in the Netherlands, and you just have to be lucky. And
Hi.
Servus.
Servus.
So yeah, we're lucky now.
Okay, I think we
change. Abi.
But just one question for you.
One more.
Only one short one.
Always you say last question.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, I love frikandel.
Frikandel.
It's called frikandel.
Ah, yeah. We speak about it this morning. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I know. I love it.
You don't know what it is?
What it inside? Or
yes.
I know. I don't know.
No one knows.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
But you try frikandel special.
Yes.
Yes. This is the.
Yes.
Okay. Mayonnaise,
yes.
ketchup, onion, red onion, even better.
Red onion.
Yes.
Really?
But then you would taste it all night.
Okay. Okay. So. Michael van der Mark war hier, jetzt wechseln wir einmal durch. Ihr habt ja schon gesehen, wer jetzt als nächstes kommt. Michael, thank you for your time.
Nächstes Mal machen wir das in Deutsch.
Ja, wir können das auch in Deutsch machen. Michael, danke.
Okay.
Danke.
Tschüss.
So, er ist eben schon mal durchs Bild gerannt. Jetzt sitzt da neben mir Toprak Razgatlioglu, amtierender Superbike WM-Weltmeister, sitzt jetzt hier neben mir. Toprak, it's nice to have you here. It's great that you have some time for us. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So, Toprak, it's your second season with BMW now. It's okay, or is there room to improve?
Yeah, you know, this year is a little bit difficult because my bike not like last year. And but we are keep working for improve. And also this year's Ducati is very strong.
Yeah.
And also after the new rules, Ducati is more strong. But anyway, you know, this is the rules, and we are just try to improve the bike, and we are keep fighting every race we can, and every session we are trying to improve the bike. And this weekend, the first race especially, we are starting is not bad, but normally we are looks like second position finish the race, but last 7-8 laps, the rear tire is a big drop and destroy, and we are finished the race 4th position. Also, we are lucky we are finished the race 4th position. Normally I'm waiting more, but anyway, you know, we take the points for the championship. The championship is going, and especially we have many races, and tomorrow another day. I hope we are improve the bike, because this is very important.
Yeah.
And looks like also tomorrow morning
maybe
rain,
a little rain, yes.
Yeah, you know, maybe here this weather.
Yeah, it's
better than me.
It's maybe raining tomorrow. Yes.
Okay. This morning, tomorrow morning, if rain, you know, everyone use the wet tire, and we will see also tomorrow.
So back in the day, I mean, your first season in Superbike World Championship was 2018. That's right. Yes, it have to be 2018. Yes, yes.
Superbike. Yes.
World Championship. Yes. So you started on Puchetti Kawasaki,
yes.
and you ridden that one without aerodynamics. And now today we have got a lot of wings on the bike.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have to adapt to those wings, or maybe you prefer also the old bikes back, or do you like the aerodynamic stuff?
Especially this year, the wings is much better.
Okay.
More helping. Last year is helping, but not so much. Sometimes I feel it's good, sometimes not. But this year, the wings is helping a lot. Mm-hmm. And because the aero is different this year. But sometimes you feel, especially the very strong wind in the race, especially, sometimes bike not easy to turning.
Okay, because
but
maybe
some corner also bike easy turning. You know, sometimes this is good, sometimes not. But the general, I feel it's not bad, especially this year. Last year, I have a biggest problem with the wings, and also for me it's the first time. But this year, these wings they're working much better than last year.
Okay, I mean, I'm doing some motorcycle racing myself, not on your level, of course, but I have a question. The last two right corners here in Assen, you were the only one today who've done an incredible line really inside the corner. How do you do this? It looked awesome. Everybody just goes, you know, a little bit wide to the outside.
The for me is the target, touch the curb.
Okay.
Because when you touch the curb, you feel a little bit more grip there.
On the curb?
Yeah, but you don't try.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's possible to sliding, but I'm just try to manage. But today I'm not really strong there because also I have too much traction there.
Okay.
I not good acceleration, but I'm turning is very well. But acceleration is not fantastic. But tomorrow we will see.
Okay, so just one last
Normally this track, I low corner 12, the fast right.
Yeah.
I low this corner. Okay. Normally I'm very strong there.
Yeah.
Today is
not so good.
I'm not feel like last year, but anyway, tomorrow I hope we are improve.
Yeah. So just one last question. 2011 and 2012, you were participation in the Yamaha R6 Cup.
Yes.
Do you remember it really well?
Yes, I remember everything. The first year for me is just a learning year.
Yeah.
I'm not really strong. Only I did the P5 in Schleist.
Schleist, yeah.
Yeah, and also I like this track. This is not like a track, but
no, it's a road racing track. Yeah.
And 2011, my best position with wet condition P5. And second year, 2012. Losses ring, I'm almost to win the race because the last lap, the gap is 5 seconds, but I'm crash. Yeah.
Over the front?
You know, everyone every day learning.
Yeah.
I'm pushing too much. You know, I'm pushing like a first lap. 5 seconds, the last lap, I don't need to push. Why I'm pushing, you know? I'm crash and I'm cry a lot. I'm never forget this. And 2012, I did some podium, but I'm never win. And after I moved to Red Bull MotoGP Rookie Cup, and I go to the selection, and in selection I'm riding is very well. And after I'm riding the Red Bull Rookie Cup, and first year also I did some podium. The secondary I did some win. But only maybe total 4 or 5 podium.
Yeah.
But no more because I'm really tall for the small bike, and I'm not possible to continue also the Moto3 and Moto2. I'm just changed the way. I moved to the Superbike paddock 600, stock 600. 2015, I'm the European champion, and after I moved to 1000 cc and stock 1000. 16 and 17, and after I moved to the Puchetti racing again, the Superbike 2018, and first year is for me is not good. I'm also thinking, I think it's stopped the career because I don't
really?
need more. Yeah, because I'm always finish the race sometimes 8th position, sometimes 12th position, You know, I am also not happy, and I'm really thinking this. But when I'm going to the Donington Park, I did the podium there. I finished the race second position, and I beat the Jonathan Ray. I see him. He have the arms problem, but I beat the champion. You know, and after I'm you know, focus again, and I am going to the Argentina. This is the first time for everyone.
Yeah, I remember.
I also finished the race, the podium.
Yeah.
And when I'm going to do the next year, 2019, I'm starting the completely different Toprak because I believe more. You know, I'm focused more on my job. And okay, the first two races not fantastic, but after I'm always finish the race on the podium. And after I'm signed Yamaha. First time for me is the factory racing, and also my teammate, you know, Mikey. Yeah. And first time I'm working with my teammate, and first time is also working with Mikey. Still he's same, doesn't change. He's very funny and very good guy, and also incredible teammate. Because we are also.
Do you learn from each other?
Exactly, because always, you know, your teammates, some corners very fast, some corners you are fast. We are always check the data. And sometimes I'm showing him some corner, the line. He's sometimes showing me, you know, this is very important. And 2020, we are not doing like this, but because also for me, the first time I'm working with the teammate and also the factory racing. And I feel a lot of pressure. First race I did win, but the other race I'm going down and try to come back again. End of the year, I win again. But 2021, I'm starting completely different Toprak because I learn and I know everything. I know my bike, and I'm getting more warm with the team. And we get the title 21. 22, 23 also for me is very difficult because I'm fighting a lot with the Ducatis, and it's still the same. And but 23 end of the year I moved to the BMW, and because why I moved, the BMW never win before, never get the champion, and also I believe this project, and also I need this new challenge. And after I moved to the BMW, but immediately first year we get to the title. This is the incredible for me. And now the second year, we are keep fighting with the Ducati again, and we are never give up. We have many races, you know. I'm trying to my best every station, every race we can. You know, we will see the future.
So, harter Cut. Ich sitze alleine hier. Toprak ist schon wieder weg. Er musste zum nächsten Termin. Und uns ist ein kleiner Fauxpas passiert. Und zwar ist das Mikro leider ausgefallen. Glücklicherweise aber bei seinen letzten Worten. Und zwar beim Goodbye. Also ihr habt nichts verpasst. Trotzdem schade, dass er jetzt nicht einmal Tschüss sagen kann in der Kamera. Dafür mache ich das jetzt für ihn. Ciao, ciao. Bis zum nächsten Mal.